Hey everyone, we are back on the square in Lawrenceville at the new office, and I wanted to take advantage of this beautiful day to go over a little bit of the progress that's happened over this Christmas break. There hasn't been a lot of progress, but we are up on the roof, and I wanted to show you guys what's been happening. You can see we have some decking right here that will go on top of these steel beams, and that'll form the second floor level. You can see we framed around for 2 access points. I'm going to have a raised floor system on the second floor, and then what that'll do is that it will allow us to change around each of these 2 rooms. If for some reason the building, if we needed more office space or needed to hire more people, we could add more outlets and data jacks and everything underneath this floor and put some offices up on the second floor. Or we could turn this into a conference room. Just not really sure exactly how this space is going to be used right now, so we wanted to make sure that that it could really function as anything. But we've been working on the decking. We've got some edge pieces right here that are framed. We've got a really neat detail of the floor HVAC vents. These floor vents right here are gonna just be in this nice slot that'll be in front of the windows, and should be very minimal and you're not going to notice it. But we've had to, you can see here, we set back the steel angle in order to allow for that front piece right there, and we turned this angle down like this because on top of it we're going to have some of our storefront glass sitting. So that's kind of the detail that we have right there. We've gone through, and what you do is you paint all of the steel with a primer. And so you can see we went over some of it. The steel's been up here for about 6 months. We went back over some of the rust spots, and the steel should be fine for maybe even 100 years once we've covered everything up. But so the deck in the front right here is what we finished, and you can see that this deck is a little bit lower, and the reason for that is we have this raised floor system that's going to go on top of it as well, so that we can run conduit under it. And I'm even thinking it maybe at some point during the winter time, we've got an exterior room that we pull some curtains, and we are allowing for some future gas heaters and some ceiling fans for the winter time, so that we can really enjoy this outside space all year. And we've created some stub ups right here for some future columns that could support an upper awning or canopy or really anything like that. At one time I had designed it for some solar panels. We were going to make all our own energy on site, and we may still do that. So this canopy would extend up, and it's going to extend over this second floor as well, so we can cover the whole roof with solar panels and maybe make a little bit of energy. Believe it or not, that is actually very tricky in Lawrenceville. They've got their own utility, and they really sort of frown upon it. So I've got to figure out a good way to do that. We'll probably make the energy and store it in batteries if we ever do that, or you try to make the energy and use it while you make it. It's something we still got to figure out, but we've allowed for that. These stick-up pieces right here are for a future wall on this side. We're going to have a wall that kind of separates our space from the neighbors over here. You can see this fantastic view that we've got. It's just a great crisp winter day today. So they went in and they've welded the deck down so it's in place, and they've attached this front angle to the wall. We're going to have a canopy that extends out over the front sidewalk down below, so you can see the sidewalk down below there. And what these bolts do is they tie this upper structure to the existing brick wall, so that we don't pull the brick wall into the street when we put the canopy on it. So, which would be kind of, I think the city might frown upon that. Over here you can see we did a little bit of waterproofing to try to keep some of the water out down below on this brick wall. We had to open this wall up to get some steel pieces down in there, and it held the rain out pretty good the last few days. So this is, you can see underneath there where we've tied the beam into the adjacent wall. And then on this side, we've got some access as well. All of the roof vents, electrical, everything will be run in this interstitial space right here. And there's enough room to be able to crawl around in there and change things around the way we want it. This is the center stair, and we've got the view out the back. But that's a quick status of where we are with construction, and just to kind of show you guys where we are. The next steps here in January are to hopefully get these columns installed. There's 2 sets of columns that'll go up, and put the upper floor on, and then get all this decking finished, and then start with the metal studs and sheathing, and get all this dried in up here as well. But that is the video, guys. Hit that subscribe button, and I'd appreciate you hitting like as well. That kind of helps the algorithm out, and hopefully will help me reach a few more people and just kind of get the word out. So yeah, that's it. Take care. Bye.